channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're diving into someone we haven't visited in quite some time on the channel, Mr. Billkin. I saw this a couple weeks ago. It popped up on I think I was scrolling through Instagram, and I saw like a little snippet. I was like, what? Billkin and David Foster together? Gasp. Give me this. So I went and found the video, added it to a playlist, and that's what we're going to do. So we're looking at them together at Royal Paragon Hall, and they're doing Feeling Good. And this excites me for so many reasons. A, I love Billkin's voice. B, I love the song. C, I love the fact that he was asked to join David Foster and Friends, because for me, that is such a huge accomplishment. I was so excited when Morissette Amon got asked to be a part of that, and I feel like she represented herself in the Philippines amazingly. And Billkin is just another one of my favorite voices that I've heard on this channel, and it makes me so happy to see him getting that sort of recognition from David Foster, the hit maker, someone who has been in the business for decades at this point and has helped to launch the careers of some of the biggest stars. He is a masterful arranger, and I'm just so excited to hear what he does with Billkin. So we're gonna dive into this and just see.
Sun in the sky, you know how I feel.
Sing, baby.
The breeze drifting on by home, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life.
And you're looking good too, baby.
Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life.
Yeah, giving me that Michael Bublé arrangement.
Dragonfly up in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day starts, that's what I mean. And this whole world is a new world, and a whole world for me.
Come on, baby, punch it. Song always makes me want to do a striptease. Oh, he looks so handsome in his little suit. Okay.
And I'm feeling, and I'm feeling, and I'm feeling good.
Hey, okay. Hey, okay. So for the most part, I think that he did a good job. I think he did the best that he could do with this song. There are some parts there, especially towards the end, and I'm not sure if it was um just the band drowning out a little bit and that mixing with things, or if it was just actually a little bit out of his range. But there were some of those bigger parts towards the end of the song that I could see what David was trying to do with the arrangement vocally, but I don't know that they necessarily sat in a comfortable place for him. So that it's a new dawn. What key is it? It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life.
It's a new day, it's a new life.
It's a new day, it's a new life.
It's a new life for me.
I'm not warmed up for that. But like that, it's like he was trying to do it in like a full chesty kind of belt. And one thing I've said about Billkin ever since I first started reacting to him musically is he has such a beautiful tone to his voice. He's not necessarily the most rangy singer in the world, and you don't have to be like, you don't have to have 15 octaves at your disposal in order to be a great singer. Like sometimes you just need to have beautiful tone and just do what you do well. So he's got just such beautiful tone to his voice, and he usually works really well within his range. I feel like that might have been just slightly. It may have been inside of his range, but it was in a slightly uncomfortable place. It's almost like he was singing that note that me. It's like it was right on the bridge between his registers, so it's like almost wanting to break. And it's really hard to sing on your bridge. You really have to like train and just work really hard to kind of smooth out that. I have difficulty with that all the time. That's why I usually just flip it up into like a falsetto instead of trying to belt that out full force. And like it's, if I'm not super warmed up or if I'm just not in the right state, there's gonna crack or cause some sort of damage and whatnot. So it's like there's certain notes like that towards the end where it felt like, yeah, he hit them, but it didn't feel easy. It felt like we were stretching, straining a little bit, and cut the note short a little bit because we didn't want to cause any sort of damage or anything like that. So it didn't feel as easy and relaxed as the rest of the performance. So like everything leading up to that part of the song felt just nice, easy, in the pocket, and just like within his realm of his voice, and it suited him very well. Like just the whole loungy kind of vibe of the song, it suits his voice really, really nicely. Um, so yeah, I can see what David Foster was trying to do with the arrangement there, trying to give him that big finish and whatnot. But Billkin is just not one of those big, super belty kind of singers. So I think it would have worked better for him rather than trying to vocally arrange it to be this big, super high vocal moment, just to have chosen a different path. Because I've heard so many people sing this song, so many people cover this song a million times over, and there's dozens of different paths you can take. You don't always have to try and follow what Michael Bublé did or what this person did. So like I think it would have this worked a little bit better, a little bit easier on his voice if we didn't try to stretch to that super duper high place. I feel like if we just taken it down just a little bit and kept it in his chest, because his chest is beautiful, his chest voice is gorgeous, the tone of his voice is just absolutely magically delicious. But outside of that, like I said, he did a great job. The song suits him well. The tone of his voice suits the song very well. and the band is fantastic. I think the projection choice was interesting. Felt a little fast at times. I would have gone with something else, but that's really nothing Billkin can control. But yeah, all in all, it was a good performance. Not amazing. I've definitely seen better vocal performances from him. I feel like the ending there showcased more of his weaknesses versus his strengths, and I think that's really what we want in this. We want to showcase more of our vocal strengths. So I think we could have arranged that last a little bit differently, but all in all, I think it was still a really solid vocal. And I'm interested to see what else he's saying as part of this concert. So I think I'm going to look that up. But anyways, I've babbled enough. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications to be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. Don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you. Mwah.